What's up, everybody? It's Merman Mike. I'm out here today with Chong, and we're at Westgate Landing Regional Park. I'm super excited. I've never been here before, but unfortunately we're here because Chong's girlfriend Wendy unfortunately lost her phone right here. So we're gonna hopefully make it a good memory for everybody. I'll have a great first time here. He'll get to get his girlfriend's phone back, and everybody's gonna have a good day, hopefully. But some of the problems that might arise, as you guys can see, there's a lot of underwater vegetation around here, and that's usually my biggest enemy. Plus, it does not look like there's going to be much visibility, if any at all. But I have my little underwater metal detector. I'm going to bring that down there with me just in case I can't see, and as long as there's not 6 foot underwater vegetation, I should hopefully be able to go down there and find it. I've got my bright orange line. We're going to lower down a little weight. I'm going to follow that line down, and then basically I'll just keep doing bigger and bigger circles until hopefully I come across the phone. But if you guys have never been to my channel before, what I like to do is I go out to the local lakes and rivers, sometimes not so local. This is about an hour away from where I live, but I try to find anybody and everybody's lost valuables to return back to them. And I also try to get all the trash while I'm down there, because I thoroughly believe you can't just go for the treasure, you have to get the trash too. I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time. I'm going to get underwater. If you guys are liking these videos, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help me get out here, make more videos for you guys, return more valuables back to their owners, and hopefully get more trash out of the lakes and rivers. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, so Chong's gonna lower the anchor right where he thinks his girlfriend's phone fell in. We're gonna go nice and slow, that way we don't stir up anything on the bottom, or just in case it lands on the phone, we don't accidentally cause more damage. You just wanna wrap it around that cleat. And I'll use that to go down, and then I'll know I'm in the right spot. Because as soon as I get down there, everybody, I'm almost 90% positive I won't be able to see the dock or my hand in front of my face. But we're just going to take it one step at a time. I'm going to use this as my nice focal point. I'll bring down my metal detector. We'll see if we can get lucky. All we can do is give it our best shot. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right.
Can you still see the water?
I can't see the end of my fin. All right, let's see how this goes. That it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad, because it was right as I basically mucked up the entire area, and I saw just that it was almost all the way under silt. It was just the crack, like just that little line was showing.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was creepy down there. There was some big fish that I would just get a glimpse of with the flashlight because they kept coming to check me out. And at one point I turned and there was like all these little fish just staring at me. I was like, oh God. There you go. I'll let you grab that before we lose it again.
Oh my God, that was so quick and painful.
I was gonna say, I told you, a lot of the times it's just
man.
getting ready is the longest part, especially with these dock ones where I have a nice spot to go off of. And you got, I mean, maybe a foot and a half away with the line.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was awesome, man. That was awesome.
I'm so happy right now.
I thought you were going to come back up and need the metal detector, then you just came back and you're like, bam, I got it.
Oh, I was 30 seconds away from having to use the metal detector.
God, dude, that was awesome.
Oh, I'm so happy about that. Well, I'm gonna go over there because I think that's gonna be the easier spot to get out.
Yeah.
And then we'll call it a nice, good, short, successful day.
Dude, that was awesome. That was quick. You made it look easy.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little bit more visibility than I thought there was gonna be though, so I'm not complaining, we found it. See, now I'm gonna have a smile from ear to ear on the whole drive home. It's when you don't find it and you still have the long drive home and you're just like, oh. Just get to sulk in your failures. I'm gonna hand that to you first. I'm gonna inflate the BCD all the way. Oh, I'm so happy about that. All right, I'm gonna have you drag that up. Yep, and then I'll just push up. Boom. I'll use my fins to flipper my way on up here. And boom. As long as I don't knock my stuff off, getting things put away, we'll have a successful day. All right, guys, you can see it on the camera what I was racing against. That all just stirred up from the bottom, which means this entire area is completely blind now. I mean, when I was down there, I could only see from maybe here to here anyway, but I am so stoked, everybody. How do you feel, Chong?
I'm pretty awesome, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Good.
And look at the phone. We got, doesn't look like any water or condensation behind those lenses. Let's flip it over. Those are looking pretty good as well. All right, so the number one thing, guys, you don't want to do is power something back on that still has moisture inside of it. And a really good way to find out is if there's any condensation or fog behind those lenses, leave it out in the sun for, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute. You don't want to do too long because obviously you don't want your phone to overheat, but that'll let that water warm up and create that condensation and let you know there is moisture inside the phone or that you're good to go and you can power it on up. So that's exactly what you should do. I would give it at least 24 hours just to make sure. Obviously, like, shake out the ports and whatnot. And then if you don't see any water droplets or condensation behind the lenses, it should be good to fire back on up. So stoked, guys. I could not be happier. I think I was down there for maybe a minute. It was an hour-long drive to get here. I took another hour just getting everything in the truck and going to the dive shop. Took me another 30-45 minutes to get ready, but then 1 minute in the water and bam, I could not be happier. It was a race against the clock just because I ended up sticking my arm in the silt and it created basically a volcanic explosion of the silt. And right at that moment, I saw that little line from the phone's edge just sticking up barely above the silt. And I grabbed it and I could not be happier, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help me get out here, make more videos for you guys, get more valuables back to their owners like Chong, and get more trash out of the lakes and rivers. Anywho, guys, till next time, from me and, well, Chong today, but my beautiful wife Natasha's here in spirit. Take care.